Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Just was out today and wasn't even planning on buying anything, and then I did. And get to that in a second. Tomorrow was my birthday, so it was like an early birthday present. If you want to give me a birthday present, hit that subscribe button, silly cat, and help me get closer to 1,000 subs. That would be outstanding. I would really, really appreciate that. But yeah, I wasn't even planning on buying anything. I was just out doing my thing and sort of window shopping, I guess. And then I saw this, and I was just like, oh, I got to take that home. I need that. I really need that because I really love Nosferatu. The original and the remake is good as is also good, and also the film. It's called Shadow of the Vampire, and actually I got them all right here. And the new one I think is coming out soon. I think Bill Skarsgård is playing Nosferatu, or well, not Nosferatu. Uh, what is the what is his name? Count Orlok. That's it. That's it. Count Orlok, and they need a tall, lanky guy, and I think he suits it well. He's I think it'll be good. I'm actually have a lot of faith that this movie will come out well. I did have a Nosferatu figure before, but it's the Toonie Terrors version, which is more well, it's called Toonie Terrors because they're done to look like cartoons and a little bit bright. Let me move this lamp. There. And then I got this one here. That's you can see my glasses. But anyway, just show my couple copies here. And it's an easy movie to find too. It's in the public domain now. You know, the only thing that's not in the public domain a lot of times is the soundtracks, the score that's played along with the film. Um, so the one you get if you're getting it like a box set or something, that's just some public domain music. And turn you a bit, tiny bit maybe. That's public domain music. And then anytime you get it like in a actual physical its own thing, then it's going to be copyrighted music. But this one, the package is a little beat up, but this is my favorite copy of it that I have, and I have a couple public domain copies that are really scratchy looking to watch and not cleaned up. And yeah, you can picture Bill Skarsgård as him, right? I think it'll do good. I think it'll be good. But and then I got this one here with Typo Negative's music as the soundtrack, which don't get me wrong, I really, really like Typo Negative. I love their music, you know, rest in peace, Peter Steele. But it's very distracting trying to watch this or watch this video, this movie, sorry, with the music playing because it's behind me. So it's a bag. I see it on the screen. It was a pile of crap that's behind me, but it's fine. But it's very distracting because I start listening to the music more than I'm paying attention to the movie, and it's like watching a video, like a music video almost that just sort of goes on. But it's still, you know, it's still the movie. But again, personally I find it distracting because you know if it was a band I didn't like and I wasn't really paying attention to the music, I wouldn't really care. But because I do really like Typo Negative, then it's just distracting. And then you got the remake here. Klaus Kinski playing Count Orlok, and this is also really good. It's probably up there. It's not as good as the original, but it's still a good movie. It's still a good watch, and it's you know. And then lastly, Shadow of the Vampire with John Malkovich and Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe playing the Count Orlok character, or he's actually playing the actor. And oh my god, it's Max Schreck. That's it. I didn't even actually have to look at it. I did look down, but I didn't actually have to read it. But he's playing him, and it's played from the perspective as if he was a real vampire because there was a lot of mystery behind the actor himself. A lot of people didn't know who he was or anything about him, and rumors did go around saying that he was actually a vampire because he was so mysterious, but he wasn't. He was in quite a few movies around that era. I haven't seen any, but I did look it up as a curiosity. And not because I actually thought maybe there's a chance he's a vampire. No, I was just kind of curious to see what other things he's been in. But again, that's the Toonie Terrors version. Pop you right down there in front of Gunner. Gunner the actor, not Gunner the cat, who's over there playing with his toys. Now let's get into this as your backwards visual internet host. And here comes Gunner. He's going to do something. Right here. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. I'm not going to do anything mean to you. I never do. Oh, now you're upside down. Yeah, there we go. There. There we are. He's been, the last 10 minutes, I don't know, 10, 50 minutes, he's been like a huge suck before I started making this video, and he won't leave me alone. Usually he just wants to play or beat up the other cat, which bugs me, and I don't like that. But he's been all climbing all over me, which is really, really not like him. So, but I gotta put you down. I'm busy making my video. Okay, yes, let's get into this. The art on the box is actually pretty cool. Pretty creepy. I think. Trying to figure out if... No, that's a drawing. Yeah, that's definitely a drawing, because none of the heads match that. But, or one of them kind of does, but I don't think that's it. I think that's a drawing. Could be a drawing of the, probably of the toy itself. Again, this is NECA, so you know it's well done. There's in various poses, little collage. Yeah, on the side. Usually the boxes I throw away, but I keep the flap and I use them as a background. The face as a background in my little museum. But that's what he is on the inside. Try not to get too much light glaring on him, but anyway, yeah, let's get into this. There's a few different heads. There's a lot going on in this box. Like, there's a lot of things on this box, and it was actually it wasn't even full price. It was cheaper than stuff usually is. I actually went to a different store first, and they didn't really have anything that caught my eye. And this store, I just went to by chance. And I do go to the store. It's called BMV. It's in Toronto. There's like 3 locations. And speaking of BMV, today's sponsored. No, I'm kidding. But if you're ever in Toronto and you like DVDs, books, and entertainment and collectibles, check them out. The one at the one in the area of Toronto called the... Crap, I am so like forgetting everything, and I live in Toronto. But anyway, it'll come to me as soon as I stop recording this video. But anyway, Bloor Street area, Bloor, Spadina, Bathurst area. It's around there. It's a bigger B&B, and it's got a lot of stuff, like a lot of collectibles and things. But the other ones are good too. But anyway, let me open up this box. Okay. Oh, there we go. Just trying to find the tape spot. Looks like it's been opened, which kind of concerns me. But I don't see a mark where there would have been another piece of tape, but maybe it just got peeled off carefully. I hope it hasn't been opened. I will not be too happy. I hope it's not missing anything anyway, if it was. They actually, at the same store, they do have another Nosferatu figure, an older one, that I've been looking at for a while, but it's like $95, and it's not worth $95 to me. I don't know how old it is, but I've looked it up online, and even in Canadian money, it was still considerably cheaper, like $70. So I was like, I'm not spending $95 if I can just get it Canadian for $20 less. But anyway, that's the backdrop that was inside the thing. May or may not hang on to that. Gunner, hey, he's in the recycling. Well, the bag. Okay, I gotta stop him before he makes a big mess. Okay, stop that. But here it is, every packaging. There's a lot going on in there, so let's have a look, and hopefully try not to drop anything. Let's pull off this flap. We got the alternate hands. Actually, let me get the figure out first. Let me do that. It'll be the smart thing to do. Put the box back together for a second. Cut all the little elastic bandies. We're not playing that game. Oh, the scissors are broken. Damn it. Damn it, and shit and stuff. Hold on. Okay. Now Lemmy's here, but she's getting picked on by Gunnar. So I'm going to scare away. Yeah. Scare away with the water bottle. These scissors are broken. See, right there. You hear the cat's growl in a minute because he's going to start harassing her. I used to have another pair of scissors, actually two more, and they just kind of disappeared. But this was actually surprisingly easy to get out. The elastics weren't super tight like they often are. Okay, stop it. Leave her alone. Get. Thank you. I love them both, but he does pick on her too much. Anyway, there we go. Here he comes. There he is. That's really cool looking. I hope he stands really good, or I'll just have to make him a base like I've made with so many. But it's got like the details, like the buttons up and down the jacket. The face looks pretty cool. And it's NECA, so you got all the usual details. Put this there. How's that? Maybe if I do this. Maybe that'll work. No, that'll fall. Maybe. But yeah, it's got all the details and the creases and everything. I watched a figure getting made. This guy, I've seen him, dude. I don't know who he is, but he makes like celebrities and stuff, and he uses all the little tools, and he's making like things in like super fast. So I wonder how fast it takes to make these guys, the NECA figures. I mean, it obviously takes a lot of talent, but that's really cool. And some alternate head and alternate hands. Here's the, I might pop these hands on because I like these better. The more clawed hands. And I think this is a I thought maybe that was like the eyepiece. I don't know. Let me see if it's on the box somewhere. Oh, I think, you know what it might be? Could be wrong, but I think it's like the wine bottle. It's just a different style. I think that's what it is, but I'll have to look into that. And what do we got here? We got, that's so many random little things with this. It's got the, this is actually kind of interesting. It's got the inkwell and the feather plume. Just such random stuff, but like inkwell and then the feather pen. I guess there's a hole in it, so I guess it's supposed to stick in like that. So that's kind of interesting. I don't want to lose those. And I think that's it on that side. And then the alternate heads. I might switch it to the one that just fell. But yeah, I might switch it to this one. Just a little creepier. That's what I really like about the NECA figures, and I guess the McFarlanes are probably the same way. Is you can swap out different heads for different expressions and things like that. And I've seen people that actually make stop motion little movies out of them. I don't have the talent or the time for that. So let's see what's on the other side. The other alternate head. Looking a little angrier. Let's grab this one, compare the two. and then versus the one that's in there originally in the packaging. And then the hat he wears, I think, I haven't seen it in a little while, but I know he wears it when he's signing the papers to buy the property. But that just sits like that. I don't know if I'll put that on him because I'm scared I'm going to lose it. So that'll probably go where I keep all my other stuff stored. And then I guess this is the paper he's signing. I guess it depends on how you want to set it up. But it's actually paper. Kind of like a strong paper. And then his keys. These are kind of cool. They're actually like little keys. Hang on, a little chain. Focus. Won't focus if I get too close. No, probably not. But those are kind of cool. Just a weird little thing. And then more alternate hands. I'm not going to bother with them. But yes, Nosferatu. Let's see how he stands. He's standing okay, but time will tell. The ankles. It's always you always got to test that. It's like the ankle joints that are sort of determine whether the character or figure is gonna stand right or not. A lot of them, the ankles aren't that strong, so a lot of mine have been actually. Well, I've made stands for a lot of them, but then there's a few I've actually crazy glued into position, so they're not rocking all over the place. But it's very posable. A lot of articulation. The arms. And then the elbow joint, and the hands are always going to articulate because they pop off. Same with the head. The jacket's its own thing too. That's kind of cool. It doesn't come off. I mean, if I took the arms off and the head off, it would come off, but there's no reason to do that. And it's got the usual leg articulation, the hips and the knee joints. So, yeah, this is actually really badass. I'm really happy I got it. I'm really happy with it. It's a really well done figure, I will have to say. So anyway, that's Nosferatu by NECA. So if you watched the whole video, thank you so much. If you want to hit that subscribe button, thank you so much. If you want to like the video, thank you even some more. And if you watched the whole thing like I just said, well, then you're still here listening to me blab away about nothing at this point. But thank you for watching, and this is going to look great in my museum. And I guess until the next one, bye.